The biggest issues facing the data center industry today are almost entirely around power, and Iceland has the most unique power situation in the world, really perfect for data centers.
Iceland has been very fortunate to have built its system up around servicing both a rich and prosperous society as well as heavy power-intensive industry that has very critical demands on power delivery.
We've got the ultimate efficient location for data centers. You've got a cheap, sustainable source of energy.
Because of this, we've been able to build a system that's consistently placed in the top 5 in the world.
Iceland is a very good place to do business because we can safely provide and deliver the power to the companies.
Companies have an option now to select a lower cost, carbon neutral place for their servers.
The Icelandic grid was built to sustain a society and power-intensive industry in an environment that occasionally has earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. And so the grid has to be able to sustain this. So both the design and the building of the system was done with respect to these requirements. And the Icelandic grid hasn't had an outage due to these kinds of natural disasters in the decades-long history of the grid.
It's really the growing awareness that the enterprise community has about not only the cost of energy, but the source of the energy as well.
So on average, the build-out of the Icelandic grid is 10 years younger than the average grid in Europe.
And at the core of our services, we provide that great connection to Iceland's 100% renewable power grid.
Today in Iceland we have a 2600 megawatt system. We generate about 20 terawatt hours of energy. It's about 1/5 of some of the large Nordic countries.
Because the power here is by far the cheapest anywhere in Europe and really competitive with any place in Europe, we offer major TCO savings, that's total cost of ownership savings for all of our customers. But the other major advantage that we offer is incredible price stability. We have an unparalleled long-term fixed price contract with our power provider.
We set long-term agreements with set rates. We have published $43 per megawatt hours in long-term contracts of 12 years.
We take all of the risk and volatility around power pricing out of the equation. You can't get that anyplace else.